All right, Shalom. Before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash, Rawchaa Qadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Hey, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, we at it again, man. All right, and we're hoping to endure until the end. Matter of fact, let's start there. Matthew 24 and I believe 14 or 13. Yeah, man, we hoping to endure until the end. You know, to be preserved from those said perils.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Right, read that again.
This is Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end.
Yeah, he that shall endure unto the end. That's what we're hoping for, to endure unto the end, man. You know, it's going to get really bad out here. And people don't have a clue. Hey, we only have a slight glimpse into what the Lord is going to do, but we don't know the extent of how bad it's going to get, man. You got it out.
The same shall be saved.
Yeah, the same shall be saved. The words of our Lord Yahawashi, man, it's guaranteed. If you endure to the end, you're going to be saved, man. You got more on that?
That's it.
Let's go to Revelation. Yeah, man. The Lord said he was going to keep those ones that endure until the end from the hour of temptation, man. You got it out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience,
Yep.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
See that? The Lord is going to keep up, Lord willing, we endure to the end from the hour of temptation, man. When that MOTB is implemented, man. Okay? You got it out.
Which shall come upon all the world,
Yeah.
to try them that dwell upon the earth.
See, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Well, guess what? We're getting our trials now, man. All right? Through believing in the report, through hearkening to the words of Yahawashi, to believing in the men that he sent. We're getting our trial now, man. So when everybody in the world is going to be tried, the Lord say he's going to keep us from the hour of temptation. Can you get Matthew chapter 6? And then knowing that, we know what to pray for now. You know? We know what the Lord has declared and decreed. So if we're aligned with what the Lord say do, guess what? We're on his side, man. And he's on our side. We're abiding with him. You got it out. I started like verse 6.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet.
Yep.
And when thou hast shut thy door, pray to the Father which is in secret.
Go ahead.
And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
Continue.
But when ye pray, use not vain repetition, as the heathen do.
Yeah, as the heathen do. You had this woman, I remember last year, God is going to be a blessing. That was that vain repetition as the heathen do, man. The Lord said, don't pray like that. You got it.
For they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking.
See? Go ahead. And that's cold, man. But she kept chanting that same, God is going, you got the victory, or somewhat of a shit that woman was saying, man. But she was off. You got it out.
Be not ye therefore like unto them.
Right.
For your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask
See,
him.
the Lord, Yahawashi already know what we need, man. You know? You got it out.
After this manner, therefore pray ye.
Yep.
Our Father, which art in heaven,
Yep.
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come. Go ahead.
Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven. So the Lord is going to do his will, man. No matter whether you believe it or not. You got it.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Yep.
And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors.
Yeah, man. You got to forgive your brother, man. Yahawashi ain't going to forgive you and you'll forgive your brother, man. You know? The Lord ain't going to forgive you if you don't forgive your brother. Baba Kashak, could you unplug that charger from that phone? Yeah. Sometimes that thing get muffled. But if you see it, start going dead, you can plug it back up for a while. So I can read that again.
Come and forgive us of our debts
Yeah.
as we forgive our debtors.
Go ahead.
And lead us not.
And what?
And lead us not into temptation.
See that our temptation. Lead us not. See, we know what to pray for, man. Lead us not into temptation. Hey, it's the Lord that's orchestrating all of this. He's the one who's setting up kings and bringing down kings, man. So, of course, we're going to ask for the Lord to deliver us, man. Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah. But see, he's the one that's orchestrating the things that are coming upon the planet Earth. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 23. It says, "Oh Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps." See? So we're asking the Lord to lead us not into temptation. Read that again, Officer.
And lead us not into temptation.
Right.
But deliver us from evil.
Woo, but deliver us from these bad times, these sad perils that the Lord said were going to happen. Who cares if you don't believe, man? You think that make anything to us? No. Why? Because we trust in the report. Oh, I did a video earlier today about trust, man. Trusting in the report, trusting in the words of Yahawah, man. Because that's what's going to lead to your salvation. What it say? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. Oh, the fear of the Lord is his strength. You know? So if you ain't fearing the Lord, man, you ain't attaining to this truth, man. The Lord ain't gonna open up things to you, you don't fear him, man. That's why these people can't get it. That's why vocab can't get it. That's why genogenists can't get it. Because they don't fear the Lord. Baba Kashai, you read that one more time from the top? Yeah. Lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Right?
For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
Forever, amen. So we're asking the Lord to lead us not into temptation, man. Matter of fact, can you go to St. 16? I think I started like verse 68. We're asking the Lord to lead us not into that temptation, man. All right, when the food is scarce, we ain't ate none in a couple of days, right? And that devil dangling that thing in your face, right? You got it, man.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
See that? The burning wrath of a great multitude. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right? He's itching to get his hands on the children of Israel, man. This devil is waiting for the time that the Lord just let him go. You got it, man.
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols.
Yeah, that MOTP, man. Which is the RFID CHIP. Go ahead,
And they that consent unto them shall be had.
Yeah, you consent to them, right? And you know Jake simple ass, man, I done went out, I done got chipped, man. You need to go get chipped, man. Simple ass Jake, man. And you know they gonna use one of them faggot ass motherfucking entertainers to promote that shit. Well, guess what? You gonna be had in derision. Go ahead,
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Go ahead.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Oh, right back to that fear, man. Well, who you gonna fear? You gonna fear the Lord, or you gonna fear this goddamn devil, man? Guess what? We read earlier that the Lord is not in the way of man, right? That directs his steps. It's the Lord directing this nigga's step to come down with great wrath, man. It's the Lord directing this nigga's step for him to try and persecute the children of Israel. So who are you to fear? What did King David say? I fall into the hands of the Lord before I fall into the hands of men. And guess what? That's our same sentiment. We're going to fear Yahawah by Shah. You got it, dog.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Go ahead.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Right. You got these guys, they ain't heard from in a while, man. That guys one body. Get you some beans, man. Get you some rice, man. You know? Or they gonna take away your goods, man. And these guys don't even believe in miracles. So how you gonna get out of it? Ain't no carnal way out this thing, man. Either you gonna believe what the Lord say he gonna do or not. You got it out.
Then shall they be known
Yeah.
who are my chosen.
Woo! Why? Because those gonna be preserved from the said peril. Oh, those gonna be the ones that's gonna be led right into the path of righteousness, man. You got it.
And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Yeah.
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord.
Oh, that's a separation, man. Hear ye, O my beloved. Right? Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Yep.
But I will deliver you from the
See
same.
that? The Lord said the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Go ahead.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide.
See that? The Most High is your guide. So when we ask him to lead us not into temptation, right? The Most High is our guide. Go ahead.
And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
Woo! See? Commandments and precepts. You know that word precept. It literally means a commandment. A command. Right? So you got to attain to these things and wholeheartedly give yourself over to them. You got it out.
Saith the Lord power, let not your sins weigh you down.
Yeah.
And let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Right. Don't be dwelling on what you did in the past, man. Don't be dwelling on those things. Because, hey, we're made subject to hope. You know? So we're hoping in the Lord Yahawashi to deliver us, to save us from the said perils, to preserve us from the danger that's impending. You know? I seen a couple stories on Lake Mead, you know, how that thing is dwindling, man. And the way the Lord has got it, it dropped like 25 feet in a course of a couple of months, man. You know, the Lord is just drying it up. Oh, the Salt Lake, the Great Salt Lake Lake, right? In Utah. You know, and they talking about how that can cause a nuclear reaction, you know what I'm saying, with all that sulfur and the salt that's inside that water when it dries up, it ain't got nowhere to go now. It's resting in the water. So see, when the Lord dries that thing up, it's gonna cause sulfur fumes, man. Where it's gonna spread out in the Midwest. See, that's the Lord Yahawashi plaguing this place, man. What's that?
So like in the fires.
Yeah.
Fires. How you gonna put the fire out?
Ooh, see,
No water, no power.
I got something to back you up real quick. I believe is that Luke 12? I believe. Yep, Luke 12 at 49. I am come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? So yeah, these wildfires, these certain fires, it's already things going to be kindled here, man. And the Lord said, what if I? Because he's bringing a fire too, you know, by way of those chariots. Okay, that's going to zap you people, man. Oh, what did the prophet Ezra say? All I was to perceive was dust and smell of smoke. Yeah, that's how the Lord get down. But you got it out. Come.
Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins,
Yeah.
and covered with their iniquities.
Yo, that's 2/3, man. They're bound with their sins. They're not going to have those things forgiven. Right? And they covered in iniquity. Why? Because they want to continue to go the way of Esau. They want to continue to trust in oppression. You got it out.
And covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with the bushes,
Right?
and the path thereof covered with thorns,
Continue.
that no man may travel through.
Yep. Go ahead.
It is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed.
See, and
therewith.
that's the recourse. You know? Lord can't, hey man, the whole head is sick. He just gotta burn your ass up, man. You know? He just gotta throw you in the fire. That's the only way you want to understand it. Matter of fact, let's get 2 Ezra 9 and start at the top. After what? Death by pain, man. But see, we have been enlightened have the eye salve to see what's going on. You know, to understand what time we're in. Matter of fact, I got to get something real quick. We understand what time we in. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, again, a separation. You know, who did Yahawashi tell that guy? Who is my mother? Who is my sisters? Well, he pointed to his disciples, those that do the will of my Father, man. So that's a separation. It says, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. See that? So we know what time and season we are in, man. And we know the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. These people are going to be caught off guard. They will be caught unawares. You know? It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. See? You're not going to escape the wrath of Yahawashi. You know? Going on, it says, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. See, we've been in light. That light has shined under us, so we're no longer in this gross darkness. We understand what time, what season we're in. We at the end of this man's system, right? The prophecies are showing forth. His infrastructure is crumbling, right? His financial structure is crumbling. You got now the dollar has been downgraded to the point now it's on par with the European Union money, you know? Well, we would have thought that 5 years ago. You know, the petrodollar been going strong, man. But see, those are the symptoms of the Lord showing us that he's bringing this place down. It says, verse 5, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 5, ye are all children of light and children of the day. We are not of night, nor of darkness. See that? We're not of this world, right? We have been renewed in our mind to understand who the Heavenly Father is, who his Son is. That's a fear. That's what you people missing. The fear of Yahawashi. You got a piece of it? You got it.
It's Matthew 13 and 16. Yep. But blessed are your eyes, for they see,
right?
And your ears, for they hear.
That's right, man. That's a blessing to understand what time we're in. To understand that all hell is set to break loose. The Lord is ready to bring judgment upon this place because of its wickedness. So the Lord, Yahawashi said, blessed are your eyes, for you see, and your ears, for you hear, meaning you can understand these things. It ain't just following no deaf ears. You got a precept?
Okay.
You got it, right?
This Isaiah chapter 9 verse 2.
Beautiful. Start at 1.
Verse 1.
Okay. You know what? Go ahead. You got it.
It says, the people that walk in darkness,
right,
have seen a great light.
Yeah, who is that great light? Yahawashi. All right, it says the people that have walked in darkness have seen a great light. Go ahead.
They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death.
Yeah, the land of the shadow of death, America, Babylon the Great, right? Go ahead.
Upon them hath the light shine.
Woo, it said upon them have the light shine. Everybody ain't gonna get this truth, man. It wasn't meant for everybody. It was only meant for the elect. Let's go back.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past.
Whoa. It said when thou seest part of the signs past. So these things are going to play out in front of your face. You're going to have brothers bring up certain articles, all right, and filter them through the scriptures, all right? Well, the Lord said, when thou seest these things, right? Matter of fact, read it again, Robert. Sure.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yep.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before,
go ahead,
then then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Oh, it says, then shalt thou understand. So when the prophecy start playing out on a global scale, the uproars of the people in the world, the earthquakes, the sedition, right? What's going on in Sri Lanka? All right, what's going on in Sweden? What's going on in the Netherlands? See, this media is not showing you what's really going on in the world, man. They're dumbing you down as always, right? You got it out.
Come. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
Yep.
then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
See, the Lord has already declared. What it say? He declared the end from the beginning. Matter of fact, let me get there. Right? This is the book of Isaiah. But see, it's the words of the Lord that's going to stay true. There's nothing that we can say to convince you. If you can hear this and you can hearken, guess what? The Lord has called you in. Now you got to pray to endure unto the end. This is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10. Declaring the end, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me. So what separates Yahawah by Yahawashi? Right? Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And the Lord is having pleasure and hitting Esau with these certain blows. He's beating them down, man. He can't even recover. Now you got this guy fighting, you know, now they saying he got that as an apostle, I believe, Rawchaa called it, the sea ragamuffin. He got that thing there, or that thing. Well, he probably got that thing too already too, you know. But yeah, they saying that this dude is now laid up, but he proclaimed, I've been double vaccinated and doubled what was it? Hey, what is it called? Double jab and double boosted. Yeah. Oh, this goddamn double, man. He fully invested, man. But he giving you a song and dance, man. That dude probably ain't got that thing, you know. But that's what's leading to another lockdown, you know. They trying to push forth that narrative. You got it out.
For like, this is 2nd Ezra 9 and 5,
Yep.
for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end.
We gotta have a beginning and an end. We at the end of this bitch. We at the end of this filthy whore, America Babylon the Great. You know? When she was in her prime, you know, she looked like the baddest bitch on the block, man. You couldn't tell her nothing. Right? And now, she done been used up. She starting to stink. No matter how much she clean herself up, she just got a funky ass smell. Well, that's the smell of a dead body, man. But she is decaying. The Lord is bringing this woman down. And we're witnessing this. Can somebody hold Ecclesiastes 25 and 7? You got it, right?
And the end is manifest.
Yeah, and see, and the end is manifest. Matter of fact, let me get this word manifest. It said the end is manifest, right? Bear with me. That word manifest in a simple Google definition, it says clear or obvious to the eye or mind. See that? So we're seeing it and it's clear in our mind too. Like, damn, this hoe is done. You know? Now you got brothers able to get certain shoes or whatnot for the cheaper price. And everything is crumbling here in America. You know, you're no longer going to Esau, you know? But that's the symptoms that's showing you that this is a dead body, man. You know, you start seeing the decay, you start smelling it. Oh, this bitch is done. Oh, it says the worms. Somebody get that off the shop. The worms are under thee, Yeah, this is a decaying, dead body, man. And well, again, we're seeing those symptoms. You got that precept I called for?
That's Sirach 25.
Yep.
That's Sirach 25 and
7.
7. Sirach chapter 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy.
Yep.
And the 10th will I utter with my tongue.
Well, let's see what the 10th thing that Yahawashi is going to utter with his tongue. Go ahead.
A man that have joy of his children.
And that's something we don't have joy of in this goddamn people, man. We don't have joy of our children. Go ahead.
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Right. And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. That's what we're witnessing. The fall of this system, man. The fall of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And if you notice that little Black Lives Matter parade ain't came right around the block. That's the spirit of the Lord. You got it out. Come on. You got that worms?
Okay.
Okay, let's get that right quick.
Alright, so this Isaiah chapter 14, verse 11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave,
Yeah.
and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee,
Yeah.
and the worms cover thee.
Yeah, man, the worms cover thee, man. You're a dead body, man. You're decaying. And the Lord is showing us that the worms are covering you. You know? You got it out. Come.
Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings
Yep.
and wonder and powerful works and effects. So like, and endings and effects and signs.
Read that again, Bible.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings
Yeah, have plain beginnings. Go ahead.
in wonder and powerful works,
Go ahead.
and endings in effects and
And
signs.
endings and effects and signs. So what are the signs that we're seeing? Matter of fact, let's go to it. We're going to come back. Go to Matthew 24, start at like 3. What are the signs that we're seeing that we know we're at the end of this man's system?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming,
Right?
and of the end of the world?
And we go into that word world, all right, is eon or aeon, right? A period of time, an unbroken age. All right, we're in the age of Esau, man. So the disciples was inquiring, when is this age going to be over? You got it out.
And Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you.
Yep.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right? Go ahead.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
Right? It says you're going to hear of wars and rumors of wars. Well, what's a war going on right now? Ukraine and Russia, right? Now, I was meditating on that, man, on that war. And Ukraine or Russia is using the same tactic as America. You know, they said that they were white supremacists, which they are in Ukraine, you know, and that's why they going to invade, because they was oppressing the people in there, right? Well, guess what America did? They used that same tactic with Iran, Iraq, these certain people around the world. And now that's why America, they constrained. They really can't do shit, you know? Because they using the same thing this damn devil used, man. Both of them Edomites, you know? And again, it really all go back to the Lord of hosts, Yahawashi. But again, I was meditating on that. Like, damn, that's why America really can't do shit. Because they're using the same tactic that they use, you know, to invade somebody. And what had me thinking about that is I seen a news report, and one of the news reporters said, yeah, Russia is going in there to colonize. Well, hold up. Do you understand the definition of colonize? That means they're actually coming in and setting up their own legislation and putting your legislation down and putting your ass in the slavery, man. You know? So they got really to understand the word, what the word colonize means, man. But he used that term And I was like, man, why did he use that term? You know? Well, it's the same thing America has been doing, colonizing the world, man. So Russia then flipped that thing back on them. And now they constrained. They can only do so much. They can only give so much tariffs. They can only do so many sanctions. Right? So much so, Russia has stopped trading in dollars, man. They only trading in rubles. And I seen a report where the ruble is getting stronger than the damn dollar almost, man. So that's the Lord, signs that he's bringing this whole down. You got that.
Come. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war.
Yep.
See that ye be not troubled.
Right.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Continue.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yeah, man. All these things we're seeing occur right now. We're visually seeing these things happen. You got it.
All these are the beginning of sorrow.
See that? We just at the beginning, man. Again, as Spirit have made the point, man, we don't have really in our mind the extent of how bad it's going to get, man. We really have no clue. No, I mean, we really have no clue, man. We can still go and get up. We can still go and get us something to eat, right? But our mind is meditating on what's the things to come, but still, we have no clue how bad it's going to get. These cars ain't going to be running, man. Food is going to be extremely scarce. Hey, that's what the Lord said, famine. Water is going to be scarce. How are you going to drink, man? How are you going to eat through Yahawashi?
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
And guess what? That happened at a time with the apostles, all right? Or the disciples who later became apostles. But guess what? That thing is going to happen again. Why? Because we, what is the word? We possess the testimony of Yahawashi, which is what? The spirit of prophecy. So when we telling you these things are going to happen, guess what? It's not our words. It's the words of the Lord. You got it, man.
And then shall many be offended,
Yep.
and shall betray one another,
Right.
and shall hate one another.
Go ahead.
And many false prophets shall arise.
Geno Jennings. That nigga's a false prophet, man. A slick-tongued serpent. You got it out.
And shall deceive many.
Yep.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
See that? Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Hey, guess what? We're witnessing that. Real quick. 2nd Ezra 5. Start at the top. Man, all these damn killers, man, folks with no remorse. That dude going up to the train station and pulling the pistol on the dude in his glove. And he made that dude wax. And that's the Lord of hosts, man. The love of many is waxing cold. Women are being put to death more than men right now. You got Eve all out of order, tearing up restaurants. There was another video of Eve tearing up a thing of Taco Bell, man. You just wait. You just wait. The one with that fuck nigga free mindset. You gonna wish you had a man of the Lord in that day. You gonna come to a man of the Lord, he gonna turn your ass down. You gonna be left there with a shit face. Up shit creek. You got it out.
Come. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the token.
Yeah, what's a token? A sign, right? Go ahead.
Behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
Yep.
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
Yeah, hey man, the way of truth is hidden. This thing is what did the brothers say? Hidden in plain sight. I mean, brothers on the four corners of the earth bringing out the word, and only the elect, or hopeful elect, gonna hear that call. They gonna like, damn, that sound about right. Hey, that's our story. We heard this word, we like, damn, that's right, man. And guess what? We just didn't believe. We actually went and searched to see one of those things were true, man. We were fully convinced in our own mind. If you're not fully convinced, what are you here for? You got it out.
Come.
Start
And-
with the topic.
So like this second Ezra chapter 5 verse 1, nevertheless is coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number,
Yep.
and the way of truth shall be hidden,
Go ahead.
and the land shall be barren of faith.
Go ahead.
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest,
Yep.
or that thou hast heard long ago.
Yeah, but iniquity shall be increased. That one froze. It froze. As long as it's going, we ain't gonna mess with it. Esau, he loved doing little shit. The prince of the power of the air, man. You know? So like, read that for again.
Come. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest,
Yep.
or that thou hast heard long ago.
Yeah, oh, that thou hast heard long ago. Hey, man. Fucking alphabet people. I'm gonna just leave it at that. This shit has went beyond Sodom and Gomorrah. It has went beyond the Tower of Babel, man. Where wickedness was continually in the minds of the people, man. So Ezra, all right, Yahawashi telling Ezra that iniquity is going to be increased above that which thou now seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. That's what we at, man. You got it out.
Come. And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Right. So I see wasted suddenly. Lord said it's going to take one out. Go ahead.
But if the Most High grant thee to live,
Oh, that was it on that. Let's go back to second Matthew. I think it was like at verse 10, 24 and 10.
come, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 10. And then shall many be offended,
Yep.
and shall betray one another.
Hey, guess what? That's coming, man. Your family gonna betray you. Because they want this system to continue. Go ahead.
And shall hate one another.
Yep.
And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many.
Guess what? It's false prophets. Those are the circumcision, man. Those are the ones that know this truth. Right? IGJC, the name one. ISUBK. Right? IUIC. You're not giving the people what's needful for salvation, man. You're not clothing them in what they need. You're not warning them of the impending day. You got it, right? Hey, you ain't even declaring the name.
Come. And because iniquity shall abound,
Yeah.
the love of many shall wax cold.
Yep.
But he that shall endure unto the end,
Yeah.
the same shall be saved.
That he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Go ahead.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world.
Another sign. This gospel is being pushed forth, being published around the world, man. That's how we know we at the end of this bitch. Scripture say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. You got it.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come.
And then shall the end come. See that? So all these things are playing out in front of our eyes. You can go back to 6 verse 9. It's sort of like verse 4. Yeah, man, we here. Hey, call all y'all by Yahawashi. And see, if we had to be here another 5 years, man, you got Disney pushing forth the alphabet people, man. The brother shared a video in the chat, man. We got to get the fuck out of here, man. We got to get out of here, man. What did the Lord say? He shortened the day. If he didn't shorten the days, no flesh shall be saved. I also said another scripture, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord is hearing our cry, man. And we're not saying we are the elect, but we're putting on as the elect, man. You're not gonna quench our hope.
shalt thou well understand that the the second Ezra chapter 9 verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Ooh, you mean you trust it? Matter of fact, see, somebody give me a simple Google definition of the word believe. Baba Kashaw. Let me check this. You got it? It don't matter who else got it.
This simple Google definition for believe: accept something as true.
Woo, accept something as true. Go ahead.
Feel sure of the truth of.
Being assured of the truth of truth of what? That the Lord is coming back to destroy this place, man. That he's going to liberate his elect. Go ahead.
Say hold something as an opinion, think or suppose.
You got any similar words? You got another definition? You got a precept?
Similar words.
Yeah, con.
Accept.
Yep.
Give credence to.
Give credence to.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
Count on. Depend on.
Woo, count on, depend on. Go ahead.
Swallow. Line. Fall for it, go for it, buy it.
Yeah, we done bought into this too, man.
One more we say, take as gospel.
Woo, take as, that's the good news, man. And the Lord gonna destroy this place. He's gonna save his elect. That's the good news, that we're gonna rule over our oppressors. Yeah, man, that's the good news. Okay? So let's go back, since we got a clear understanding of that word believe.
Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
See that? Go ahead.
Shall be preserved from the said peril.
See that? Preserve. We often go into that word preserve. All right, being kept in the same estate despite the elements of things around you. Right? So the Lord said he's going to preserve his elect. Go ahead.
And shall see my salvation in my land.
Yep.
And within my border.
Go ahead.
For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Yeah, see that? Those same spirits. Matter of fact, jump to Ephesians 1. Start like verse 2. Those same spirits from the beginning, the Lord has already ordained them to receive the salvation. That's why we princes of hope. We pray that we are counted worthy to escape all those things. You got it out.
This is Ephesians chapter 1 verse 2. Grace be to you and peace.
Matter of fact,
This is Ephesians chapter 1 verse 1. Paul, an apostle of Yahawashi by the will of the Most High, to the saints.
And who are the saints? See, that's the separation. You fucking wagon-taking Christians don't even consider who are the saints. Who is he writing to? It took a long time to get around the block. This is the book of Psalms. Who are the saints, man? That's perfect segue. Perfect. Psalms chapter 5, chapter 50 and verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Well, who made the covenant with Yahawah by sacrifice? The Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And those of the other nations whose seed go back to those people, man. That's who the Lord made the covenant with. You got it right.
Paul, an apostle of Yahawashi by the will of Yahawah, to the saints.
Oh, it said by the will of the Most High. By the will of Yahawah to the saints. Go ahead.
Which are at Ephesus.
Yep.
And to the faithful in Hamashiach Yahawashi.
Go ahead.
Grace be to you.
So it's a separation. He said, grace be unto the saints. Go ahead.
And peace from the Most High, our Father, and from the Lord, Yahawashi HaMashiach.
Go ahead.
Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord, Yahawashi HaMashiach, who has blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly
Ooh,
places.
it said all spiritual blessings in heavenly places. Man, our conversations is in heaven, man. Right? Go ahead.
In Hamashiach,
Yep.
according as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the
See,
world.
those certain spirits were chosen by the Lord before the foundation of the world. You can't dispute that. If you try to dispute it, you coming up against the words of the Lord. You got it out.
That we should be holy and without
Well,
blame.
what that word holy means? It means separate, set apart, not with everybody. That's what that word holy means. Go ahead.
And without blame
Right.
before him in love.
Without blame before him in love. See, the gospel, the true gospel of the scripture is only for the Israelites. It's plain. And if you don't believe, who cares? You don't have understanding anyway. It wasn't given unto you. Oh, Matthew 13 and 16. But see, if you're spiritual, what do we want? Justice. What do we want? Not when do we want it? Now. We asking the Lord to render his anger and his fury and his rebuke with flames of fire on this wicked ass nation, man. That's what we asking for. Go ahead,
Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahawashi Hamashiach to himself.
Yeah, to himself, man. The Lord has set up spirits that he had already ordained to draw near to his son. Man, that's heavy, man. Man, you understand what we're a part of? You understand how heavy that is? And you see your family can't get it. You can break it down to them 3 and 4 different ways. Well, let me show you this. You know we're going to get slaves. Well, I don't want all that. Bam. Well, you know you're going to be kings and priests. Well, I'm happy being equal. See, you can come different various ways to your folks, man. They throw it away, man. That's why it's a precious, man, a precious gift to understand this truth. To understand the report. To know what times we're in. You got it out.
Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahawashi Hamashiach to himself. According to the good pleasure of his will.
See that? According to the good pleasure of his will. It's all of the will of the Lord Yahawashi. All right? Go ahead.
To the praise of the glory of his grace.
Woo! Go ahead.
Wherein he has made us accepted in the beloved.
Come on, man. He have made us accepted in the beloved. See, we're going to need Yahawashi, all right, to cover us and from our sins, man. So the Lord won't destroy. Go ahead,
in whom we have redemption through his blood.
Whoa, see that? In whom we have redemption through his blood. See, that was a specific people that Paul was writing to, man. It was the Israelites in Ephesus. You know? It wasn't everybody in Ephesus. You got a precept? Go ahead.
This is Zechariah 9, starting at 11. As for thee also,
No, you good.
as for thee also, by the blood of thy covenant, I have sent forth thy prisoners out of the pit wherein is no water.
Right. To send thy prisoners out of the pit wherein no water, that pit of America. We was dried up here, man. We ain't had this living water. Go ahead,
Turn you to the stronghold.
And what's a stronghold? It's truth. Go ahead.
Ye prisoners of hope.
Right. We are prisoners of hope. I'd rather have fetters of Yahawashi than fetters of Esau. Huh. Go ahead,
Even day to day do I declare that I will render double unto thee.
Woo, see? Lord gonna pay us back, man. He's gonna give us double for all the hell that has been put upon us, man. By our oppressor Esau, even the so-called white man. Right? And that's why you see them join hand in hand right now. Because they feel the power shift, as it were. They don't, man, that's Esau's worst fear, is to have the ones who he put down on top of him, man. Because he know he got to get that back. And that's why you seen 80-year-old, 70-year-old, man, you best believe they attended some of them picnics, man. Oh man. Let me take a look right quick. Salakia. Hey, Esau a bitch, man. I'm gonna just put